Ẹ káàbọ̀ sí Yorùbá lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́. Yorùbá lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́. Kíkọ́ni mímọ̀ pẹ̀lú olùkọ́ Fọláṣadé Adéjọ. Yorùbá lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́.
Hey viewers, you're welcome to my channel. Today you are going to be learning Yorùbá insults. Yes, Yorùbá insult. Like you want to know, is somebody going to be teaching us Yorùbá insult? Actually, yes. The reason you have to learn Yorùbá insults is just for you to be aware that there are words used in Yorùbá language to mean insult. It's not an express means for you to start using it to abuse people, to insult them, to make people feel bad. And of course, you as a person should make everybody around you feel good every time. And that is why this is coming to you today. Now, an actress in the Nollywood industry has actually done something very fantastic, guys, that's going to help us, bring us right into the objective of this lesson today. And that is Funke Akindele on Funke Akindele movie. So you're going to be learning, you're going to be watching a short clip from our work now to show you that you should learn Yorùbá insult so that you'll be aware of what is going on around you. Now, before we go on, let's see what she's got to show us. Ta-da!
Move it, please. Why you go do this kind of thing? If it's spoiled in car.
So sorry.
If it's spoiled, now what you go talk? Sorry at your worst.
Sorry.
Oh, you
Sorry, what did you just say?
What? I
heard what you said. What? Huh? My mouth is long, eh?
What?
Okay.
You assess me?
I'm coming with you.
I'm coming for you now. Me?
Hey! Don't let me catch you, eh?
How you buy? You want to beat me? How you buy? You want to beat me?
Just wait. I'm coming for you.
How you buy?
I'm coming for you.
Somebody said you.
If I catch you, I will deal with you.
Woman, help you. Domestic violence.
What's it there? Hey! I'm going to deal with you.
Now, having watched that, you can see that what saved that white guy is knowledge about Yoruba words. He must have been exposed to those words. Somebody must have, tried to educate him on them. So that was why he could actually get to know that somebody was insulting him using those words on him. And I don't know if Funke Akindele was saved after all, but we have to learn our own to get saved, to get knowledge. Don't use it on anybody, please. Thank you. Now, the first one is Irun ori bi irun ara olóńgbò. Irun ori, that is the hair. Bi, like irun ara olóńgbò, like the hair on a cat. Cat is olóńgbò. So it means that when somebody has hair, scattered hair, or like as it means in that video, they said that the person is a blonde or white hair. It doesn't really mean that the hair was scattered, just to make the person feel out of the norm. So that is why that was being used. Then second one, enu dere bi okun sokoto. Enu, mouth, dere, slaggy mouth, slack. Dere be like okun, rope, sokoto. In the African culture, the trousers are being held with a rope that is, inserted on the tip of the trouser to tighten it. Unlike what is being used in the modern days where belt is used, so they use okun sokoto. So when okun sokoto is not being tightened, the trouser becomes so slaggy and as big as anything you can imagine. But when it is being tight on the waist, you won't know that it is that big. So for somebody that has a wide mouth or somebody that talks too much, then you can say enu dere, o shenu dere bi okun sokoto. Eti kalawa bi eti ehoro. Eti kalawa, here as big as the hair of a rabbit. Hair as big as the hair of a rabbit. Eti kalawa bi eti ehoro. One with large ears, or somebody that does not listen. Like when you have ears but you don't listen to people, you don't obey, or you don't, follow instructions, then you can say the person has large ears. Eti kalawa bi eti ehoro. Eleyin gada gada bi gada Ibadan. Eleyin, someone whose teeth is as scattered, as uncoordinated as like Ibadan Bridge. The Ibadan is an ancient city in Nigeria, in Yorùbá land. They have an old bridge that seems to be scattered. So when somebody has a bad dentition or does not gauge things that come out from the mouth, does not weigh words, does not care before talking, you don't think twice before talking, then the person can be likened to this. Eleyin gada gada bi gada Ibadan. Enu bi igba iru. Iru is locust bean. It's a traditional seasoner in Yorùbá land, especially if you want to enjoy your egusi, okra, those kind of soup. You must put iru in there, and the making is very rough, smelly and all, but the end process is very sweet. But when you see the calabash being used to clean to make iru, in the process of iru production, local bean production, it is very smelly, it's wide for them to press that thing out and all that. So when you have a big smelly mouth, then they can say Oshenu bi igba iru. Eti kalawa bi eti ehoro. So the next one, Ọrùn gígùn bi ọrùn àgùnfọn. Long neck, a long neck as the neck of a giraffe. Giraffe has a very long neck. So when you are in a class and it looks like the person beside you is stretching his neck to copy what is in your book, or the person is a cheat, then you can insult the person saying "Ó ṣọrùn gígùn bí ọrùn àgùnfọn." To the next, Olójú rọ̀gọ̀dọ̀ bí iná mọ́tò. Olójú rọ̀gọ̀dọ̀ bí iná mọ́tò. When somebody has big bright eyes or buggy eyes, then the person can be insulted that ó ṣojú rọ̀gọ̀dọ̀ bí iná mọ́tò. Someone with bright wide eyes. Ó dúdú rakíraki bí ìsàlẹ̀ pọ́ọ̀tù. Ó dúdú as black. So black, rakíraki, intensely black bí ìsàlẹ̀ pọ́ọ̀tù. Black is actually beautiful, but when it is being said as this, it can mean insult. Ó dúdú rakíraki bí ìsàlẹ̀ pọ́ọ̀tù. That is one with really dark skin. Ọlọ́fun jíjìn bí sálángá. If somebody has a bad habit or attitude, very bad, then the person can be insulted that ó dúdú rakíraki. It might not be the complexion, it might be the character of the person. So ó dúdú rakíraki bí ìsàlẹ̀ pọ́ọ̀tù. Ọlọ́fun jíjìn bí sálángá. Sálángá is soak away or sewage store, where connected to the house, where when you flush, it passes to the place. So ọlọ́fun jíjìn bí sálángá. When you have a throat as deep as a sewage store or a soak away, then the person will be likened to this, because if the person is foodie, if somebody is foodie, or the person is an introvert, like you can contain a lot of things in your mind without letting them go easily, then the person can be insulted saying ó ṣọ̀fun jíjìn bí sálángá. Ọlọ́fun jíjìn bí sálángá. I hope you got that. Ó dúró bí ọ̀kan. Ó dúró bí ọ̀kan. O can mean he or she stands like figure 1, like 1. Okan is 1. Oduro bi okan. When you are stagnant or you are static, you don't take action when you are supposed to act. Nothing is gearing you up, nothing is moving you. Then you can insult the person like that. Oduro bi okan. Otinrin bi egba tisa. Otinrin bi egba tisa. When you see somebody that is really slim, they can liken the person to a teacher's rod. What I am holding can be likened to a teacher's rod. Otinrin bi egba tisa. Wo bi olenu reke. Wo o he or she stares or looks like the other kind of an unsteady look. You want to know if nobody is coming, I want to be sure. Then that's bi olenu ireke. Sugarcane plantation, that should bring back history to your mind. You know, when our forefathers were being, kept in a sugarcane plantation as slaves, they work on the plantation and they can't eat from it. So their mouth can be padlocked, their feet, their hands padlocked, chained. They can't get anything from it. So when they are hungry and they want to eat, they have to be watching and be sure that the master is not coming, nobody is around to see, then they can quickly eat. Likewise, even when the person is a free person, a person that is a thief, you know that this thing is wrong, but you want to steal from somebody's farm, you have to be checking and be looking before you grab something out. So that person can be insulted. So as what? If the child is in the class and you are not confident about yourself, you are just scaring, let me see what I can do, I can't do this step by myself, then you want to do something, then if you are caught, you can be insulted as that's a suspicious look. You are looking like something is wrong or something is wrong alright with you. Yeah, it's really been a long walk to knowledge on this class, Yorùbá insult, and I hope that you have learned it. Remember not to use it on anybody. Now, the other thing you should remember is to subscribe on this channel because you don't want to miss the next lesson. I want to say thank you to Funke Akindele, whose clip was used. Now, till we meet again in the next lesson, I am still yours, Oluko Folashade Adejo, and I'll see you again. Bye bye. Odigba.